I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, doing no cap. Only God wants, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad.
I just wanna stay bad, stay mad. Chip on my shoulder cause they treat me like an outcast. I ain't gonna take that, stay back. I'll be swinging on till the hits come in all caps. I ain't gonna lay back, pray that someone's gonna help me. Ain't nobody like that. I ain't gonna wait, that's all fact. Give me one shot and I'll never get the throne back.
Stalker Steve.
What up, everybody? Oh, nice hat, bro. You been hanging
like
out?
that?
You hanging out with Kid Rock again?
Hey, man, you know what? Bringing it back. Bringing the old stuff back.
Dang, you look fancy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks just
How
like
you
that guy.
doing?
He looks just like that guy from Clockwork Orange.
That
Oh,
was a
yeah.
good
I
movie.
forgot about Clockwork Orange. I always thought it made me look like William H. Bonney.
Charlie Chapman.
I'm waiting for him to get up and start.
Investigator.
Or if you wear it way back here, and have you ever seen Young Guns 2, the guy, the reporter that goes with him, and he's like, I think I need to take a bowel movement.
Or that kid off of America's Got Talent with the kid hat way back like that.
Yeah.
He was so cute and talented.
Wasn't that the gay one?
Oh my God! What's up, everybody? Nobody's in the outside chat yet.
Hey, Steve, wasn't that the gay
What
one?
the heck?
Say it again, Mike.
Wasn't that the gay one?
I don't judge.
What the hell?
I'm not judging. I'm not judging. I'm just.
And he might or might not have had a little bit of makeup on. Just saying.
Listen, I'm not judging. I'm just asking a question. Judging would be what the hell's the guy doing? Okay, that's judging. I just asked a question.
True, but I think he was like 10 or 12 years old, so he's too young to ask that question.
No. I know exactly the one you're talking about. He was a lot older than 12 years old.
No.
I don't even know what we're talking about. What are we talking about?
Talking about too. Mr. Jay Watterson, 69. Brother, it is nice to see you.
Hi, Jay. What?
Careful your bra strap, Sean. He might get weird.
He might get weird. I'm about to get weird. How you doing, Susie?
Hey. I'll just sit on the side with my little camera. Go for it.
That's just wrong.
Oh no, it ain't. Mitch Dish Outdoors, top and center.
Hey, everybody.
Right next to the, Mr. Mikey DeLucia. What's up, bro?
What's going on, folks?
Right straight down below, out of Kentucky Live, Miss Gunpowder Beauty.
Hey, y'all. How you doing?
How you liking the hot weather down there? Just saying.
Listen, that's hurtful. It hurts my soul, and it is very uncomfortable for a menopausal woman. So I need Mother Nature to get some act right and turn the temperature down.
Right.
Listen. Just like a woman, right? You can't have it both ways. You cried, bitched, and moaned that it was snowing in Michigan. Now you're crying, bitching, and moaning that you're too fucking hot.
Oh, bless your heart, Mikey. I thought you knew we were indecisive and can't fucking make up our mind.
Oh, hell, I knew that when I was 15.
Wow.
In the middle, Fatwood Queen herself, Miss Shalisha Shell, and her sidekick and life partner, Sticky Steve.
What's up?
I heard Sticky just got back from working it. Or did you say work?
Yeah, I worked. Got most of everything done and said I'll see you guys Monday.
Yeah. Good luck.
Did you guys get your package from us today?
Who?
Well, mine came with me when I was a kid. I was born.
On to Ohio.
Mr. Night Vision himself,
Oh, I was gonna say,
Ohio Wolverine. What's
if you guys want to turn the lights off and do whatever you want and not worry about it, go right ahead. I just minding my own business.
Turn them around the other way.
Okay.
Oh, you turn them off? God.
They are called Vision Crests. And
You probably could hunt with those.
You could at least make your way to the blinds so you didn't trip and fall on a bunch of grapevines and poison.
Now the infrared is on. So it's, I mean, they are binoculars, so I'm a little close.
Look at the size of the beak on that guy.
But they have what was I going to say? Yeah, they're kind of automatically, like when you pull them up to look, they're already zoomed in a little bit, so it's not zero.
Right.
And they're good. I think they're good up to about 15, or what they say, like 1,500 yards or something like that, which that seems like a long way.
Yeah, it does.
Maybe I read that wrong. Maybe it's 150 yards.
Did you have your glasses on?
What's that?
Did you have your glasses on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. So they work with glasses.
No. Did he have his glasses on when he was reading?
Yeah, I read it in the dark, though. Here, hang on. Let me see. My vision.
Yes, come on. Usually on top of this stuff. Come on. You're supposed to laugh first.
8x digital zoom, 5x magnification. No, 1,300 feet, 400 meters.
Okay.
And it came with a 256 gigabyte memory card, so I can record when I'm looking through the windows.
Sweet.
Nice.
There you go, Jay Watt. $20, buddy.
Well, the thing is, they're $20 at that closeout store, but I looked them up online. They still want $100 or more for them if you get them online. So,
well, Christmas.
I guess it depends on who's all selling them.
Christmas is right around the corner, and you got a guy that's moving north with coyotes and bears and shit. Might could use a pair of them $20 binoculars.
Right.
Yeah,
Hey, do they work in daylight also, or is it too bright?
They do, yeah. You just turn the infrared off, and they're just regular old digital binoculars. So you can zoom in during the day, and it's just color, you know.
So I get your old one, right?
They've got a little screw thing on the bottom, so you can screw them down to like a tripod.
Oh, sweet. Actually, that'd work good for coyote hunting. Everybody's shooting off a tripod now. Is that considered cheating?
No, not for coyote.
No, it's called enhancing your opportunity.
Multi-gunman, what's up, brother? And it's going good.
Hey, Multi.
Did anybody happen to watch the Arizona Trump rally and or hear the great news about Mr. Kennedy pausing his campaign and joining Trump?
Yeah, he decided to. I watched the press conference that he had on Friday. I think it came out. It was like supposed to be on at 2, but it didn't. He didn't actually come out till like 2:45.
Right.
But he said that he was suspending his campaign. He wasn't ending it. He was suspending it, and he's not going to campaign in states that could pull from, like the battleground states, basically. His name won't be on the ballot on those states, but he's leaving his name on the ballot of the others, like the states for Democrats, like like California, states that usually turn blue. He's leaving it on there because if he gets a certain percentage of votes, that's money for his party and everything like that.
Right.
But I don't know. Donald Trump has been posting on Twitter like crazy, asking questions of the people. Like, do you think there's a place in my administration, if we win, for Robert Kennedy Jr.?
Well,
And then, like, do you think there's a place in administration or cabinet for Vivek Ramaswamy? So he's asking his people out on
I love
Twitter
it.
stuff.
Absolutely love it. All y'all do yourselves a favor and go watch that Arizona Trump rally. He makes the big announcement right in the beginning, and Kennedy joins him on stage. I have never heard a crowd explode like that in my life. And there's so many people there, it looks like a friggin' rock concert. I mean, that stadium is full right up to the top.
I'll explode.
Listen, Mr. Sicky. Make comments like that, you better turn on your camera and your jammies.
I can't. I took my teeth out already, and I haven't shaved in like a fucking week and a half.
Me either, can you tell? My little Joe Dirt beard.
You too, huh?
But yeah, that shit just don't grow. But Trump announced that he already has a place for Kennedy. He is going to put him in charge of basically detoxing our food, for one thing, and of course vaccinations and all that shit. So
I don't know. I think he'd make a hell of an attorney general, if you ask me.
Put him in. Yeah,
He's an attorney.
Mr.
Yeah,
Arboyd, how you doing?
Wasn't his father an attorney general too?
Yeah.
Looks like this job.
So I thought that was pretty awesome, and the audience went bonkers over it.
Ah, boy, Mikey looking like a home bug. I am. I got the vid. Leave me alone.
Are you on lockdown yet, Mikey?
What do you mean?
You got some towns up in your state locking people down. 6 p.m. curfew because of mosquito for the triple E disease.
Well, listen to me with the fucking triple E disease. It is what it is. A couple of people got sick last year from it. It is what it is. It's like you go because they don't want to spray for it because, the fucking chemicals. You can't. I used to walk in a cloud. It used to light up our neighborhood, okay? And it was an absolute cloud. And we used to walk through it. We're all still kicking and breathing.
Mr. Stone Greenwood, what is up?
You know what I mean? It's like...
Yeah, but it's there's certain towns. Are you close to any of these towns? Let me look it up here.
They actually trying
Douglas?
to do lockdowns again.
See,
Douglas, I'm about an hour away from Douglas.
Sutton,
Good.
Same distance, because those two towns are side by side.
Oxford,
Same thing. All those three towns are right there. They're on the Connecticut border.
and Webster.
Same, right? They're all right together.
They all have 6 p.m. curfews. You must be in your house at 6 p.m. until the next day.
Yeah,
And then in October, they're going to start it at 5 p.m.
yeah.
So the lockdowns are just in time, locking people down in their homes at night on curfew, just in time for the election.
What does this deadly sickness do?
Well, there's only been one person that contracted it so far, and they're talking about shutting down 4 towns. One person.
Wow.
Must be pretty bad shit.
Right on, Boyd. That's bullshit, Mr. Boyd says.
We'll try and go up into it.
More no less.
So they're just getting accustomed to lockdowns, huh? It's the norm now?
Oh, now it's 8 Massachusetts communities.
Nothing will change until you start resisting.
Oh, wait a minute. They just took all their guns away up there. Wonder why they did that.
Yeah. So you shut them down, they can't resist.
At least outlawed them. They didn't take them away, I guess. Have you heard anything about that, Mike, being local? I mean, they going to start that buyback bullshit, or he fell asleep? I guess they locked him down.
Even locked him off the damn internet.
Probably found out he was talking live, kind of like that surfer in California they arrested.
He was talking live past 6 p.m. to people outside his jurisdiction.
Yeah.
Right.
Outside
ZPD Survival. What's up, bro?
outside his region, kind of like the
I think he
what was that movie where they had regions and they had to fight every year?
bring it up.
The Hunger Games.
Oh, hold on. I got to click
Eastern.
on my-
It's called the Eastern Equine Encephalitis.
Hold on a minute, bro. I lost my mouse. That's what she said.
Jesus Christ, make an old guy wait.
I couldn't find my mouse. It blinked off my screen for a second.
Hey, CBD, how the fuck you been?
Right on, ZPD. That's the way you got to go. I lost all mine in a river accident. Just saying.
What are the other communities that are closing down?
Let me go back. Let me see what it says.
There, now I don't have to type.
Eight.
No.
Let's see. Let's see if they got a list.
Are you on the list?
I'm on a few lists.
Plymouth is one of them.
Yep. You heard of Plymouth Rock before, right? Everybody did their history when they were a kid. Everybody
Okay.
heard- right? Everybody heard of Plymouth Rock? That's Plymouth.
What? Okay. It says Boston and Suffolk County.
Yeah. Boston is in Suffolk County.
That's
Okay.
where
So
my ancestors.
it applies to Boston, Suffolk County.
Yeah. That's all the
Abington.
surrounding towns. Charlestown, Medford, Everett,
Yeah.
Revere.
I'm going to read them to you here. Abington,
Yep.
Brockton,
Yep.
East Bridgewater,
Yep.
Marion.
Who?
Help me out here. Mattapoisett. Mattapoisett.
Mattapoisett. Yeah.
Mattapoisett.
That's
Okay.
down in the ocean. Yep.
Rochester.
Same thing. Nice place.
Whitman.
Nice town.
Yeah,
No,
and Whitman's the last one.
They don't.
That's the Mountain Man. Nice to see you.
They're all
Well,
south. They're all south of every one of them is south of Boston. Not in a direct line south, but some of them are southeast, southwest. Plymouth is direct south, about fucking 40 miles from Boston, 50 miles from Boston.
So you had a hurricane that comes sweeping up there, and they probably just blew one bad mosquito out of Florida.
Listen, it is exactly what it is, okay? But people get, you know,
Where's my mask? I'm getting twitchy.
hey, SD Mountain Man, what's going on, kid?
Okay, so this is not transmitted from human to human. You can only get it from a mosquito bite.
Correct.
Wow.
So why don't we just ban mosquitoes and let people go outside?
A man with a lick of
So I
sense.
guess what happened last year
That
is
doesn't fit their agenda.
I guess what happened last year is that there was, I don't know, if you look at the thing, it probably tells you what happened. But I guess a bunch of people got sick at I don't know whether it was Papillon or soccer or something. And,
I'm reading it was 2 people.
no, I'm not smoking.
In 2020,
I swear-
2 people.
Yeah, I swear to God, I
Contracted
just
it.
got it. Yeah, that's what I just said. A bunch of people, 22 people.
No, 2, not 42, 2.
Oh, I thought you said a bunch of people.
1, 2.
All right. So what does this sickness consist of?
High fever.
Feels like the fucking flu. What else is it?
Yeah.
It's new COVID. What's it feel like? Feels like the flu.
While most people
No,
don't get severely ill from the virus, health officials say it can be dangerous for people with certain medical conditions, including cancer, diabetes, hypertension, kidney disease, and those who have received organ transplants.
Ooh, deja vu. What are they doing with the poor homeless people that don't have shelter?
There was
They're probably beating the hell out of them with
in
nightsticks.
those areas. In those areas of Massachusetts, there ain't homeless people.
They've already killed all the homeless people in those. Those must be nice neighborhoods where they kill them.
Listen to me. Listen to me.
Kind of like Martha's Vineyard and stuff.
Listen to me. Every one of those towns you named, with the exception of the city of Boston, every one of those towns that you named, trust me when I tell you, there aren't any homeless people.
I'm sure there's homeless people in Boston, though, right?
I just said that with the exception
You
of
said
Boston.
excluding, but I'm saying there's probably a lot in Boston.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, they're going to serve and protect the hell out of those people. 6 o'clock. Bah, 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 bah.
Hey, listen.
You
I don't
can't
want
be
to hear it.
quarantined and locked down if you're dead.
I don't want to hear it.
Or you could
I am
make a
in no
huge
mood.
investment and get a can of off.
It took me a day and a half to get rid of an absolutely pounding fucking headache. I wanted to cry, so I couldn't see.
Oh no.
I wanted to cry.
You get bit by
I just needed a cigarette there, Mikey.
What?
You know what works better than off is Avon has that Skin So Soft.
That's good. Yeah,
That works great on gnats and stuff. Redneck Prepper, what's up?
Hey, Redneck.
What the shit?
It does, and it makes you smell like a girl, so nobody will pick on you. It's against the law.
I used it in Maine, and I tried it, and it didn't work. So maybe the bug.
Since when?
It's more for the no-see-ums and the gnats and stuff than it is for mosquitoes.
I don't know. We used to use it fishing all
Those
the time.
no-see-ums are vicious.
But yeah, Dish, I couldn't get rid of this headache. And
Yeah.
I wanted to cry. I never had it. I mean, listen to me. I was a professional drinker. I woke up with more headaches you can shake a stick at.
Yeah, but you knew the cure.
And let me tell you something. When I'm telling you I was squinting and I'm rocking like this because my fucking head hurt so bad. I did, and there was nothing I did. I mean, I took drugs I wasn't supposed to take. I did everything.
Oh, okay.
Nothing would take it away.
Yes, ST Mountain Man, from one lonely mosquito.
And the last time I had COVID, it only lasted for like 5-6 hours. The headache.
Well, who's that fool from Microsoft? He's got like skater farms and stuff he's messing with in South America.
I'm still all knees.
Testing all those new vaccines on them poor little pygmy children.
At gunpoint.
No, I'm just
Oh,
trying to be nice.
yeah. Getting them to spray DDT on their huts and shit. Hey, I guess you could call that a mass biting, huh? With 2 people got sick?
Listen to me. I don't want to hear it. Speaking, you're going to make fun of Massachusetts. You might as well do this. Whiz Fast
I
Fingers.
ain't making fun of Massachusetts. I'm making fun of government.
Whiz Fast Fingers Shalisa. If somebody with Fast Fingers goes to my Facebook account and look at the post I made, look at the post I shared today, and then put that link in the box for me. I told you guys this on my chat a couple of weeks ago, but here's the link. That's the link to it.
Oh, man.
Are you going after it, Dish?
No, my fingers aren't fast.
Birther and other parent instead of mother and father.
Yes.
I will throat punch somebody so
Copy
fucking
that
quick.
link. Copy that link and put it in the chat for me.
You know, to me, the word birther seems like you're talking about a cow or something.
So
I know a lot of heifers.
So I heard this. I heard this about 3 weeks ago, and I was telling people, and people were looking at me going, "You're out of your fucking mind." I says, "Okay, I'm out of my mind." And then I talked about it on the chat, the last chat I had, and a buddy of mine I went to high school with posted it. And I'm like, "See, people, everybody thought I was crazy."
What link do you want in Facebook?
I already did it. It's in the chat, I think.
So that link that Ohio just shared in the chat, click on that. You want a good laugh? Click on that. And I'm not. This ain't a joke. Like this isn't a. This is a thing.
I don't want to see it. I've heard enough already. Just get on with it.
Ohio's link says X hamster on it, I think.
Do what?
I'm just kidding.
What
I
you
said
say? I
your
already
link.
said.
I said your link says ex-hamster.
Why does that not surprise me? And you know what's even worse, Stevie? Why the fuck does she know what ex-hamster is?
Mind your business, Mikey. Mind your business.
Okay, you know what I mean. I thought porn was for guys. I thought girls had plastic. They
Oh, bless your
Yeah,
heart,
catch up,
darling.
Mikey. You're talking to modern
Bless your
educated
heart.
women.
oh fuck. It used to be
Not
guys.
only do we watch it, but it's our educational research.
Oh, you gotta learn.
And,
You gotta learn how to do that. And spit on that thing.
No, nobody wants a fucking loogie on their dick. It's more of a Pac-Man type of sound.
Don't
Yeah,
yourself.
Allow me to say, Gunpowder Beauty, thank you. That
Yeah,
is
but this,
disgusting. Hot food. It's like, I don't want
You're
spit on
welcome.
me.
It grows. Yeah,
I
it
do
grosses
little.
me out every time I hear it.
You don't
I think
want
it's funny,
Okay,
but it
listen,
grosses me out.
But you want
Poor Shalisa and Steve are eating over there.
not our fault they made it a food chat.
Ah, just smear
Listen.
some ice cream on it. It's all good.
So listen. So what's wrong with a little bit of drool? You know, get the little right on the tip there.
Drool is not a loogie. There is a difference between a tour. You got loogie. There's film. There's nasty mucus buildup in the back of your throat. Do you really want a snot booger being
Yeah,
on
but
the
it's
tip
going-
of your diggling?
Yeah, but it's going right back in your throat.
I don't know if
It's still disgusting. No, it's like swallowing it. Oh my God, no. You put a little spit on it. Don't put a freaking booger on it.
That
No,
ain't going
boy,
back in my
hang
mouth.
on, boy. You don't need Facebook to open a link.
Yeah, you do.
Why? It's not a Facebook link.
It is a Facebook link.
Line?
Hang on, Boyd. I'll find it on another thing and get it to you. Hang on a minute. Oh, Massachusetts.
I can't find the stoop. Oh, there it is.
What do they call it?
Oh, the idiot's got to put music and shit in it.
Gunmetal guy, you're hilarious.
I got these giant ass Twizzlers at Costco.
Gunmetal guy, what's up and welcome.
Look how big these sons of bitches are.
Holy cow. Extra long.
What are we
Extra
doing?
long.
Twisters.
Sounds like a black guy.
I didn't like
Sounds like a
big
black
guys
guy.
like that.
How's it going, gunmetal guy?
Extra long.
Is that the ones you can weave into like a bikini bottom or something? Just saying.
I don't know. I just eat the
A
fucking.
bikini bottom? What, for a 12-year-old? Because there's no way in hell my ass is going to fit in a fucking bikini bottom with that. You're going to need a couple of bags.
If I buy the whole case, I can make one for you.
I appreciate it, darling. That fat ass needs some coverage.
Oh, no.
You know, there ain't no goddamn thing wrong with fat ass.
Hey, I would much rather sit there and be able to shake my ass than hawk a big ass boogery loogie on someone's dick. Okay, that's just not a passion of mine. But I will shake my butt as long as it's covered.
My eyes are like.
You notice how
tearing up.
aggressive he's biting that while he's talking about that ass?
I chew right through this shit.
Better watch, he'd be pulling out a tooth.
You gotta warn somebody when you're gonna say shit like that. I was drinking coffee.
Thank you, SD.
No, that's a good bill. I like that bill. What's the other bill?
Can you grab me some dessert next to the milk?
Sure.
You know, I have
Because
I
they were
wanna-
saying,
to brag a little bit.
Gary's going to give you issues.
Just a little bit. My
Oh, wow.
cousin was, I said, I want to brag just a little bit. My cousin was going through my dad's stuff because my dad's, you know, he's in a hospital rehab unit right now, you know, because he had surgery and everything. And we moved him out of his place where he lived because he's not able to take care of himself anymore. So I'm trying to get him moved up closer to me and everything. But my cousin she picked up a bunch of his boxes and everything that we had packed up. And she was looking for some paperwork for me, but she came across some pictures. And she said, hey, can you care if I look at some of these pictures and then, you know, take pictures of them? I'm like, go ahead. You know, we're all family, right? She found a picture of my grandmother when she was little. And it's this classic old, like real old photos. But I have to say,
Tilt.
Look how pretty my grandmother was.
Oh, Lord heavens. Hold on.
Oh, that's cool.
Now y'all know where I get it from. Why
Hey,
I'm
put
so
him on
goddamn
the-
gorgeous.
Love the fur around her neck.
Yeah. But look at those
Oh,
hands.
What
look at
happened
the
to you?
baby.
That's
Yeah, but what
look at
happened to
hands.
you though?
That's some working hands there, buddy. Them women back in the day, they worked.
Yeah,
You know?
the thing is, she only looks about 16 there.
Right. Who
What
knows?
hap-
I
what
don't know
hap-
how
what
old she
happened
was.
to you, though?
What happened to me?
Huh?
Aw.
What happened to
Yeah.
me? Well, the
Yeah.
thing is, that's my dad's side of the family. On my mom's side of the family, they're all Hatfields. So I got a lot of the Hatfield genes. So I'm mean and angry and ornery and will kill you over a fucking pig. And I'm
Well, we
ugly.
know all
So-
that. We know. So in other words, I have a short boy I saw it on TikTok the other day. You are 100% grade asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nuh-uh. He's not an asshole. He's a hemorrhoid. He's the thing that irritates assholes. Bam!
No, sweetheart. Not only am I going to buy him the T-shirt, I'm also going to buy him one. I saw the T-shirt the other day on TikTok. You ready for this one? Little Peckers Club making big dents, and I'm like, I got to get one for Ohio.
Here's the thing, though. It's on TikTok. Them Chinese people don't know how to read sizes. They'll never have my size in a T-shirt.
I can promise you, I ordered a 4X, and it's still a little snug.
Right. Yeah, they're
just the way I like
4X for.
I ordered a shirt from
Because I ordered this shirt off of TikTok, and I was blessed with a big chest, and I need some space.
Well, let me tell you something. I ordered a fucking, the T-shirt that said "One Nation Under God" with the eagle and the flag and all that, and the cross.
Yeah.
The white one. I ordered one of those. Got it. Ordered an extra large. It's the exact same extra fucking large that I get at fucking Walmart. The exact same size.
Yeah, this shirt that I ordered, it said, "Let's keep the dumb fuckery to a minimum today."
Yes,
and
yes, I saw that.
It fits like it's a large, and it's not very comfortable.
Wait, you
I mean, it's
posted it and I missed it?
No,
You should
no.
see what
This
her-
hugs.
you should see
This
what her
hugs like some. It hugs too many curves,
Let's see.
so it's not getting posted.
You should see what gunpowder and I do on TikTok.
Filters, girl, filters.
Listen, I'm all about the filters. I love Snapchat filters, but I can't do Snapchat filters when I need to take a picture of a t-shirt, and they might make my face look skinny, but they do nothing for my ass and my waist. So there's that.
Your
So,
ass and
gunpowder.
waist don't have the T-shirt on it.
Gunpowder.
Just saying.
I might be doing
Aw.
gunpowder. You know what the battles are on TikTok?
Way back.
Yeah.
I might be doing
Sarah
those.
thought this days.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of those, and I remember that those are for people not like me, because we can't sit there and have those kind of conversations without needing bail money. So,
No. The game battles, not.
oh, well then no, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. I thought you were talking about the political battles.
Did you ever see the TikTok battles
Nope.
when you're scrolling through? Someday I'm on it and you're on it. I'll send it to you.
Okay.
Just would go
Mike,
after
you need to
someone's
get an
phone.
address. Mike, I
What?
need an address. 'Cause I borrowed this book from your mom and I need to send it back.
You didn't borrow from my mother. I can't see that.
Hold on. Freeze.
Educating the retarded child.
That's
No,
Hey,
that's real.
I'm glad that you borrowed that book from my mom. She was asking about it because she's needing to reference back to some of the cliff
real,
notes
man.
she made.
Scottish American. What's up,
I
brother?
can't
feeling better?
I can't do certain things because you get pissy on here when I do them. But then you can do shit like that. How does that even fucking work? How does that work? Can somebody explain that to me?
What do you want us to explain?
No, forget it.
Sex education again. He's lost.
No.
He forgot.
No, I want to know why. I want to know why when I do something, Ohio says, "Oh, Mike, that's not fair. That's not very nice because this, that, and the other thing." But then he can do something like that. So I want to know what the difference is. Your breath is better than yours.
Because I didn't actually call you a name. I
Doesn't matter. You put it in fucking writing and put it on fucking. It don't fucking matter. So I can write. As long as I don't say it, I can put cunt on a fucking postcard and just sit here all night with it.
I love that.
Ooh,
word.
I ordered that
That's
shirt
okay,
too.
Because I didn't say it.
I was
just showed
super
it.
excited.
That makes a lot of sense.
Tic Tac
Oh,
battle.
I love that
Yes.
word.
I was really excited to wear that one to the first day of school. Those PTA bitches left me the fuck alone for 2 whole days.
Tic tac in your mouth and get up. Bang out of life. Who remembers that
I'm
shit?
tired.
Steve, you must.
It's okay. I sat there and wore the t-shirt that says, "I am not responsible for what my face does when you start talking."
Didn't you post something? Maybe I was my cousin.
Hey, my daughter has one that says, "I'm sorry, my eyes are rolling at you."
Well, that's good, SD Mountain Man. I mean, feel good in a like weirdo way, or feel good and just like part of the group because you're part of the group, pal.
Talking
J-Boy.
about holding a wrench, right?
Yeah.
TikTok's the exact same thing as YouTube.
It said, unfortunately, I was born with subtitles. When I stop talking, my face speaks for itself.
Well, I'm trying to think of that T-shirt my daughter had. It says something like, "I'm sorry, are my eyes rolling at you?" Or something like that.
My other one, holy shit, I bought so many at this point. It's a throat punch kind of day.
I mean, did you write that one yourself, or is somebody reading your mind?
Oh no, obviously somebody has the same kind of personality on TikTok that I do, because I get these pop-ups for these t-shirts and I'm like, hell yeah. Oh my god, it
I
is a
might have
throat
sent
punch
one
kind
to
of
you.
day.
They're all
I think I
over
might
your algorithm.
I think I might have sent something like that to you, by the way.
Oh yeah?
I might have. I forget. It's been a while. I saw you on it the other day, and I tried to send it to you, but then you went, poof, your light went out.
Oh, just because my light's not out doesn't mean that I'm not on. It just
Alright.
means that I walked away from my phone for a little bit.
I'll remember that for the next time.
I got my Bluetooth earbuds in, so anytime I get a notification, it dings in my ear, and then I'm like, oh, let me go check my phone.
Oh, let me go hit Facebook real quick about 20 times in a row.
That's messed up, yo. New.
Dish
that
used
link?
to have an awesome tone for me when I sent texts.
Dish, what is that link?
Yes. Let me look.
Working on brake lines sucks. I don't care
Yep.
who they are.
You know something? I'll do the pads. I haven't done the calipers yet, Stevie. I'll do the pads. Okay? Here's something I will not ever do. I've watched too many guys go crazy. Trying to bend them just right without snapping them, trying to do this, trying to do that, fuck that. I'll never put a brake line on a goddamn pad. Dude, I watch these guys, and these guys know what the fuck they're doing. You want me to do that? No, not gonna happen.
Well, that's why you buy pre-bed.
Trying to flange them by yourself is next to impossible.
I know. You get that little stupid pipe hole in there, right? The little stupid tiny hole. And you're like, okay, I'm going to get a pair of pipe cutters and I'm going to take that out, which you can do. But now you're going to get the coupling or the flange, either way, in there to
When I was a kid, I replaced my rotten brake lines with fucking copper tube.
How'd that
It
work?
worked. I wouldn't want to run a race though. And then another time, I figured if I use that heavy duty old school rubber fuel line with the threads in it.
Yeah, but after a while it eats through it.
Well, I slid it over both ends like 8 inches and then put clamps on it. It worked.
You've been working on some of them Yankee Cancer cars. No, boy, I did my wife's brakes for the first time by myself. I didn't have Kramer upstairs helping me or nothing. And
come on,
I'll tell you what happened.
YouTube.
I'll tell you what happened. I fucking first of all, I forget. Not that it mattered, but she's got two pistons on her calipers. And I only had the one in the car, so I bought it. I only bought one clamp, and clamp I bought was a little bit too big. I still did it, but here was the problem. Here's one thing I forgot to do. I forgot to take a picture of the fucking clip, because you know on the SUVs the clips are like this fucking long, and they're not these little pieces of tin that are like on the cars. These motherfuckers come off, and if you don't get them off the right way, they come back in your eyeball.
Nice.
You know, because they get some tension on them. But here's what I didn't do. I didn't take a fucking photo of it. So putting it back on, I was like, what's this? Did it? I wound up having to take the other tire off, taking a picture of it to see how it went.
Oh, no.
Been there, done that. Back in the old days with the old brake shoes, you know, how'd that go back on? Cutting brake lines. What a dirty trick. I've had them suckers explode on me while driving, and it's like, holy shit. Matter of fact, I moved my daughter to Chicago, and sitting, I almost said that like a girl, sitting in the alley, I started the car and hit my brake and blew my brakes out. And I didn't know, there was no leak in brake line. It was with the new brakes, it runs off the power steering pump instead of having the diaphragm. So that's what the issue was. I drove from Chicago back to here with no brakes. All I had was when you bottom out the pedal, you get that little bit of slowdown, you know, the emergency part. Yeah, that was fun. On the expressway.
All right, hang on. Breaking news. I got something here. What the hell is that woman showing Stevie Wonder on her phone? I knew that fucker wasn't fun. Shaquille O'Neal said he wasn't. Shaquille O'Neal said that he was in it because they lived in the same building at one time. And he said he would move shit around and Stevie would walk right around it. And he'd be like, hey, Shaq, and say hi to him. Like, you ain't blind. That's what he said.
Maybe he knew him by his cologne.
I don't know. But she's definitely holding her phone out, showing it something, looking right at it.
Right on, boy.
Now I have to do the other side, Stevie. I'm really not looking forward to doing it. I was gonna do it, and then I got sick, and it's been a rough week here in my house. Boy got stitches, 9 right across his eye. He got 9 right across his. He got 9 across his eyelid and 3 on the inside.
Yikes.
Yeah, so that wasn't good. And then camera girl got in the car. So that wasn't good. And then I got COVID. But Dish, you know what they
Can't
got?
Say that word on live, you'll get it shut down.
What did I say?
You got
the word.
I said she got no. I didn't. I said she got in a car accident. Is what I said.
Is she okay?
Yeah.
Dish ain't got no shorts on. She's an underwear cat girl.
Big girl pants. Do they got flowers or hearts?
No, they're just black.
Oh.
All right, Dish. You ready?
Stepping out on these.
Dish.
Yeah. Aw, puppy.
No, kitty.
Aww.
Dish. 10 minutes in timeout for misidentifying a critter.
Right? No doubt.
Okay.
That wasn't a puppy?
So, no, that was a little black kitty. So now I have a daughter born on Friday the 13th with a black cat.
Yeah, crossed your path, didn't it? Now you're sick. I hope it wasn't one
I
of them
got
killer
Tuesday.
mosquitoes.
I went to pick up my youngest Tuesday at a soccer, and Tuesday afternoon I wasn't feeling all that hot anyway.
That helps a lot, Boyd, having the right tool.
And then
Did you get her for Lopez? If she gets one more Geisha ring, she's tied with Tom Brady for the most rings.
What's that?
Jennifer Lopez.
What
Her
about
and Ben like are getting divorced or whatever.
Oh, nice.
If she gets engaged one more time, she's tied with Tom Brady for the most rings.
At least somebody, at least somebody be tied with Tom Brady. Yeah, I know my phone was all fucked up doing it, but because I was by myself and I was trying to get the cat to pay attention. But the thing's only like fucking 3 weeks old, so no, 6 weeks old. I don't know.
You can't make pussy pay attention. You should know that by now.
Yeah, you know. But yeah, so Tuesday afternoon, I started feeling like crap. And then Tuesday night, I'm like, oh man, this sucks.
Can we have a show of hands? Who has had this?
Who's had the vid?
Yeah.
This is my third time getting it, kid.
I've had it twice.
Who's had the what?
The vid.
The coop.
Oh, I think it's been like 3 or 4.
I've had 4 shots.
Right, SD. Wow.
4 shots.
Yeah, you get your 2 shots, you get your Moderna or your whatever, and then you get your 2 boosters.
Oh no, I'm no sorry.
No, I thought you meant was I ever sick?
But you've had it 3 times.
I
Yes.
haven't had it at all. I've had 4 shots.
Oh, okay, I got you, Shalisa.
How many times have you had it, Steve?
What?
And then how many times did you get the shot?
What are you talking about?
I don't know what he's trying to talk about. He won't. He's being fucking vague.
Okay, I get it. I'm on the same.
He's talking like a
Gotta
robot.
be vague, or you'll get
If
shut down.
you say the actual word on YouTube, you get the damn channel taken down.
No,
So you
you
got
don't. I've said it on my chat 19 million times, and all of you have heard me say it. Stop it.
I've had it. It gets jabbed. Just use my natural immunity.
You've heard me say it on my chat a bazillion times. All right, I'm sorry, I exaggerated, not a bazillion. Probably 500,000.
Did you
I just go by what Biden does. He's had 10 jabs and he's got COVID like hundreds of times. So sorry, no thanks.
50-11.
If they can't protect our kind of president,
well, that's because see, I think people think that I think some
he
people
plays with his own poop.
I think some people think that they think that if they got the shot, that it would be impossible for them to get it.
Oh look, chocolate ice cream.
They think it's like the polio shot or the
It's minty.
It's minty.
I mean,
they think it's like the polio shot or the other one when we were kids, when we got the ones when we were kids, right?
But we were told if you get it, you wouldn't get it. We were told if you get the
Right.
vaccine, you wouldn't get COVID.
But then you were told you had to get the boosters to sit there and up the dose so you
But
wouldn't
this
get
one-
it.
I was never told by any person that if I got this thing that I can't get it. Not one person ever told me that.
Yeah, they did. It was on the news every day, and the president came out and said
Okay.
it. He said
Okay.
it on live television.
Stop the spread.
Okay. But
Slow
what
the
I'm trying to
curve.
say-
Are you guys ready for some truth? Some true shit about January 6th? A new investigation, what they found out?
Well, I know nothing would have happened if the police wouldn't open fire on those people with rubber bullets and tear gas because they were peacefully gathered at the time.
I didn't hear no yeses or no's. I'm just saying.
Let's hear it.
January 6th marks a great day in our history. Would you like to know what Congress was doing that day when they got interrupted? Because Nancy Pelosi turned down the extra help that Trump offered her of the National Guard. And have you seen the videos of the cops around the White House saying they set us up? They didn't. They actually sent them out there with tear gas, but no masks and no helmets on some of the guys, so they couldn't use it. But what they were doing that day, where they got so interrupted, after the election, Trump's lawyers in several different states with iffy election, not that I agree or disagree, but somewhat iffy election practices, filed paperwork for a recount and all that good shit. At the time Congress was in the White House or wherever they were discussing if the election was fair and square, and they were doing a recount to decide if Trump won or Biden won. And they got interrupted and could not make a decision, and they never reconvened.
Well, see,
discuss the evidence.
and I blame the fucking hooligans that were dumb enough to fucking storm the fucking Senate building. Because I think they're fucking retarded.
You mean the hooligans that were invited into the White House?
I don't give a shit, invited or not.
Now, as a backup plan,
they shouldn't have done it.
As a backup plan for January 6th, if the riot didn't stop their recounting of the votes and possibly changing the election, they had non-working bombs planted all over the place around the DNC, the RNC, all over the place.
I did hear that.
Yeah. Well, I've seen all the video that they released about that, and I don't know about you. If I seen a bomb by a bench and walked over 15 feet and told a cop in his car and Secret Service in their car, and they just continued to sit there after I walked away, they allowed me to walk away, sipping their coffee and moseying around and letting kids walk by said bomb with no hurry. And they all had 1 hour timers on them, and they had been sitting there all night, so they were never set to go off in strategic. That was backup plan B. Oh, we have a bomb scare. We got to stop our count and stop our decision. Just saying. And some of the footage they released of the bombs, they had on video the person planting the bombs, and they had on video the person finding them in Secret Service. A lot of the, hi Vanessa Kitty, most of the footage that they released showing this, and where the person's face is pointing right at the camera, all the footage was manipulated down to like 6 pictures a minute or something like that. There hasn't been a camera made. They said it was untouched. There hasn't been a camera made in years that only takes 6 frames a minute. The shittiest camera you can buy takes 8 frames a minute. So all the footage was manipulated. So all the stuff, the facial recognition stuff, was all blurred of said person. It's stupid, obvious what's going on, or what went on, I should say. Not that I believe it or don't believe it.
Yes, Jay Watt, it is the exact same shirt I walked out of the fucking hopper with on the fucking Patriots video.
I just seen it.
It is.
That's
It is.
cool.
It's the exact same jersey. Exact same jersey. Yep. I'll tell you how old this jersey is. I wore this, you know, when
Absolutely.
my wife and I changed out of our formal attire at our wedding, and we were leaving, and I wore this one, and she wore another one, and that was 20
Right,
20 years
CPD.
ago. Just about 20 years ago. And I've had it before that, so it's old.
I can't believe Ohio Wolverine took my story time to go take a shit.
His wife walked in, I think.
Oh, God.
Probably. But listen, Stevie, listen. Don't get mad at me.
Oh, I'm not mad
Okay.
at all. Absolutely.
But I can't be, and I'm not calling people a hypocrite. So don't anybody take this the wrong way. But I can't say all throughout the whole country, all those people that when they rioted, they did all that shit to everybody, and they fucking destroyed people's fucking livelihoods and all that. Okay, and I was against them for doing it to them. I can't be with them. Okay, I can't be with people that destroy people's shit. Okay, and I'm waiting for somebody to write. But Mikey, that's our shit, right? But it's mine too, and they ruined it. So, dude, okay, but you know I'm all for a good fucking protest, right? Because we have those rights to do that.
Well, that's what that
But
was.
hang on,
White
but as
House
soon as you
law.
walk in,
Good
as soon as you
protest.
no, you don't destroy things during the protest.
The crowd, the Republican crowd, the conservatives didn't. It was other people involved that did it.
Correct. That's what I'm
So
saying.
they would take the blame for it.
Those people that did it. I'm not talking about the people that did. I'm not talking about, but for the people that wrecked it. Okay, they're assholes, and I don't feel bad for anybody sitting in jail. I don't feel bad for anybody that's still going through this, going through that. Too bad. You're a grown ass adult. Okay, and I don't give a rat's fuck if they held the door open for you and said, "Come in here." I don't care. You should have known better.
Oh,
You're a grown ass fucking adult. You should have just fucking picketed and do what everybody else does. Look at all the fucking like during the Vietnam War, right? They had the famous one on at the Lincoln Memorial, right? They had millions of people there, and nobody stormed the fucking Senate building. You know what I'm saying?
yes, but what happened in Ohio
You can get your point across.
when the cops had shot him in the face?
Well, that's what I'm saying, though. I was just as pissed across the country, Stevie, when it happened. You know what I'm saying?
Mike, if you were to watch the video, certain people were in the crowd egging people on and telling them what to do and basically yelling fire in a theater, which causes the stampede. And the people up front were called out as Antifa by the crowd. They told them, get the fuck off the steps.
Correct.
And there were federal agents in that crowd egging them on. And if you watch the video of the people that went inside, they were very calm. They were very respectful. And they didn't destroy shit.
They didn't.
The cops were unlocking locked doors, allowing people in there.
So the pictures and shit that they took, they weren't doing that they belonged to them?
The only violence I seen was the assholes breaking the windows in the front, which were called out.
And then they tried to walk away with the fucking historic fucking photos and all that shit.
Yes, some did. In the most part, though,
so
they were doing.
My point is that
what they should have been allowed to do.
No, listen. They should have just did what every other fucking protester does. When you protest an abortion, you protest in fucking whatever. You're going on strike. You're doing whatever, equal rights, whatever you're protesting. I've yet to see protesters. I don't call them protesters. At that point, you're a rioter. Okay, so.
Well, they got people in jail that are like grandmothers and shit that were just out in the crowd, never went in the building.
Well, those people, I feel bad for. Anybody that went in the building, I don't care if they're in jail. I'm sorry. I don't care if you were invited. I don't care if they begged you. I don't care if they paid you.
But my point of the whole thing was, it was all planned to let them in there so they could interrupt that important decision-making day.
What do you call it? Just wrote it, Stevie. Because I said this a long time ago, and people said, no, it was only 5,000. Who just wrote it? ZPD just wrote it. If you want to get right down to everything, I've been investigating how Trump was a longtime Democrat and friends with Hillary and has donated to Kamala. Very fascinating about the whole situation. He couldn't be more right. He donated to, not only donated to Hillary, he donated to fucking Bill in 91, 90, whatever the fuck it was. The Bill.
Yeah, until they've seen the light of day and found out how disgusting they were.
But
just same with Kennedy. That's why Kennedy left the goddamn party.
Why Tulsi Gabbard?
He went to independent. He went to independent, so he's still halfway there. Come on,
So, Mikey, you were talking about the January 6th. There's people in jail right now that weren't even there.
Yeah.
Ohio, do your little fancy.
And I feel bad for them. You guys, you hear what I said? I said
turn off the echo shit.
I don't feel bad for people, Ohio, that were in that Senate building sitting in jail. I feel bad for people who, like Stevie had mentioned, that there was people outside that never entered that are in jail. Well, then that sucks.
But why don't you feel for people that entered?
Because I don't.
What's wrong with going in? They were let in.
Listen. I don't give it. I don't care. You know as well as I do.
You don't care about the United States citizens' rights to go into a building that is paid and bought by our taxpayers' money.
And take paintings off walls and do all that.
It's our building.
Yeah. No, I don't.
I didn't say taking paintings off the wall. I just said people that went in. Okay. I said people that went in. Not everybody that went in caused a problem.
Very few did.
I mean, look at the QAnon shaman that everyone was so panicked about, that he was so evil and everything. Where's he at now?
They actually let him out. I think
they let him out of prison because there's video that Tucker Carlson and Speaker McCarthy released that the Democrats were hiding. That they let this video come out of the cops and the Capitol Police just walking him through, opening keys and opening doors and letting him go in.
And being very cordial.
Yes, showing him places.
I'm with Mikey.
Listen to me.
We've made political prisoners. Congratulations, America.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
That's what you did. And you didn't. I just felt as though if they're destroying the rest of the country, right? They went into people's Ohio. They went into your fucking state, right? And tore it up, didn't they? Right? They tore up people's businesses that they've had.
And not a damn thing was done about it. Not a damn thing was done about it until it was in their own neighborhood.
No shit. I've said that 19,000 times. I said they got mad because somebody took a shit in their backyard. Right? Remember me saying that? Any part of that? Okay, good.
I don't know. I was moving down to my hole.
If I was mad at the people that did all that crap in Ohio, if I was mad at the people that did it in San Fran, if I was mad at the people across the country that ruined other people's shit that they didn't belong to, why wouldn't I be mad that they ruined the shit at the fucking Senate building? That would make me a hypocrite.
Yes, I understand. But
Okay,
that was
Mikey, I see what you're saying. I see what
that
you're
was
saying,
a,
Mikey.
that was a couple people out
No,
of
I don't
crowd.
agree with you, Mikey. I totally disagree with everything you said.
So you're saying, so Ohio, you're disagreeing with me by me saying to you, those people had the right to go in the Senate building and do damage.
No, not damage.
Whoa, that's what I
But they
just
had the
said.
right to go there and go in and protest.
But that's what Mikey was talking about.
No, you don't. You protest from a public street, and you know better than that.
That's a public building.
If you want, listen to me. I'm the owner of fucking Walmart. You want to protest? You think you're walking through my fucking doors protesting?
You're the owner of Walmart. That
building.
building belongs to us, dumbass. It's people's building. We the people. We the people.
Oh, so I can
Not Mikey
okay.
the Walmart owner.
All
We the
right.
people.
So that's awesome. Then how come
Gotta
we
learn
don't
some
sleep
laws,
there?
man. You gotta learn some laws.
Hey, how come we don't sleep there? How come we don't sleep there? How come we
Because
don't
it's
have
not
our refrigerator
Sleep at
TVs
work.
there? Whoa. You said it was ours.
It is ours.
Oh, good. Then we should all go move there.
Now you're just being irrational and silly, dude.
Well,
You
you're being
can't
irrational.
compare
So
a
what's
Walmart
ours?
to the Capitol building. You can't compare the two.
But
One's
you-
You're
privately
saying it's
owned and
ours.
one's publicly a public
It's
space.
also not a fucking Days Inn, so there's that.
I know it's ours. I'm not an idiot, but don't say that it's ours. Like we can do what we want to it. We can paint the
No,
outside.
but we can definitely go there and protest and go inside.
course
It's
you can.
ours to go inside. It's got business hours. It's open every day. They didn't have a big stink about it just last year when the Free Palestine people overtook it and caught it on fire and everything like that. Where was the news there?
You know, in
There
my
wasn't any.
we have to have a permit to protest.
No, you don't.
We do too.
Constitution says
you
you
do.
don't. No, you don't.
Correct.
You have to have a permit when you're blocking roads and stuff, supposedly.
Oh my God.
You're blocking the entryway in the freaking
Correct.
building in the Capitol.
Did the Free
Correct.
Palestine
You know,
movement had to have a permit to go in there and light
Do you know
fires
how
and
to-
stuff?
What
Well,
if
they
it
all,
was
they
all she's saying
burnt
is
the
in her
church
town.
down right across the street.
All she said was in her town, and her town's the same as mine. In my town, you need a permit to protest too.
If you want to gather
Lisa-
in like a park or something and
No.
like
out?
No.
have a
No.
major thing,
If
a
I-
lot of people do require you to get some type of permit. But if you just stand on public easements with your signs, as long as you don't prevent people from walking back and forth, as long as you don't stop people. If I stood in the sidewalk by the front door of the county courthouse here with my sign, I can stand there all goddamn day. I'm not breaking any laws. I can talk to
Correct.
anybody I want. I'm
Correct.
giving you, as long as I
Well-
don't stop people and prevent them from
Correct.
doing what they're,
Correct. The problem is when you and 900 of your friends are standing on a sidewalk that's exactly 33 inches wide, okay? And now what they do is they say, oh, you're on the grass. Well, now you're on private property. Then they break your balls, okay? That's why if you ever notice when the guys are striking, they walk through, they're walking across the driveway so they can't get yelled at. If you ever notice that you'll see
Walking
people
across
walking.
the driveway trying to block trucks.
But they're walking because this is how it was explained to me, okay? Because I know
Are we
a few
back?
people that are.
Keep it moving kind of thing.
You have to keep moving, and they can't get you on the 33-inch fucking sidewalk. You know what I'm saying?
fully like, the fuck's going on?
Nice job, Susie.
Are you seeing flashing lights? Is the FBI there?
No, it's
No, it just keeps. I keeps like Mike keeps freezing. Am I the only one that's seeing this? Is it on my end?
I'm seeing it get bright and then dim and bright and dim.
That's because my camera's picking up here. Let me see if I can change Wi-Fi signals.
exactly, Vanessa. Exactly, Vanessa. And that's what I was trying to say. So
Yeah, how is any EMT supposed to get in there to help anyone when, I mean, I'm not going into a building just because it's public property. If there's so many darn people, it's not safe.
Well, you have a brain.
Thanks.
Most of those have like
might have been
capacity limits.
correct. So not everybody can go in the Senate building, whether the hours are operation of 24 hours or not, because it can only hold X amount of people.
There were not that many people that actually went in. I've seen the videos, and it's, you know, a couple of dozen, not hundreds. But they're putting people in jail just for standing out in the crowd on the lawn.
No, the people out in the crowd. I would
of
sue the fucking federal. I would sue the federal government if you put me in jail for standing out on a public way and protesting. I would sue the federal government with no problem whatsoever.
Back during the Trump administration, the Democrats were allowing Antifa to go up and down the streets and burn buildings and shit. And they found out a lot of that was groups of people that was their job. They would implant them into the so-called peaceful.
Except when they got to the
to stir up and cause trouble.
Except when they got to the Asian section of San Francisco, and all those guys are standing on top of their fucking buildings with fucking ARs.
Hell yeah.
I am really disappointed they didn't use the water cannons as much as they should.
So, in the outside chat, Mike, if you want to take that link from the outside chat and save that for later, that's about 72 hours of film and video that got released that was prior not released from January 6th.
Yeah, that
you
was
can watch it for yourself.
hidden.
All the stuff that the Democrats hid, I just posted it.
That was being hidden from the defense lawyers. But anyhow, it interrupted basically a recount of the vote and to check the validity of the vote in certain states. Yeah. And by the way, all those Trump lawyers that were in place, Michigan, Virginia, Pennsylvania, they started arresting them for doing their job and putting in the paperwork.
They won't bother doing it in my state because he lost by like 1.2 million votes in my state.
And if your vote looked up and didn't have a water damage in the middle of the night, you know, tallies come in at 3 a.m.
You know, some people just can't understand that we have a group of people that the ends justify the means. And what that means is they can cheat, lie, steal, whatever it takes to win.
Right.
Yes.
Plain and simple. It's a
and they all do it, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah. It don't matter.
They all do it.
What color they are, what Republican Democrat.
Absolutely. They all do it. Every fucking one of them.
There's so many fucking cowards in this country. They'll bend for a couple bucks to spend while they're here.
Yeah, I agree that Donald Trump both sides, but one side's been doing it a lot better than the other side the past 50 years.
Yeah, well, Donald Trump. Listen to me. Donald Trump didn't get to be on top for being nice and kind and sweet and polite.
No,
so, there's a difference between being nice and kind and breaking the law.
And neither did the
I don't know. All I heard was I need to start being a bigger bitch so I can be successful like Donald Trump.
It works.
Well, I mean, if anyone's been paying attention, you know how they're going. If Kamala Harris wins, you know how she's going to fight the inflation, right? The inflation that Joe Biden was the reason we have it.
And her.
She's going to go on
right.
Diet.
She's been. Don't forget, you know, she's going to do all this stuff on day one, but she's actually in power right now, so she can do some things now if she wanted to. She just doesn't want to.
Just
but
saying.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. She said on day one she's going to pressure and push for them no price gouging at your retailers. So your grocery
Okay.
stores and your Walmart stuff, they're price gouging people. We have to stop them. We got to set prices. So they want the government to set prices for retail stores on groceries and clothing and all that stuff.
Wait
That's
a
called
minute, Ohio.
communism.
That sounds like communism.
Well,
It's
that's called
communism.
regulation. Yeah, it
So-
sucks.
So
And by the way, if they set prices, the trickle down theory, guess who's going to take the brunt of that? The farmers.
well, here's the thing. If you tell Walmart and, Meijer and Acme or Kroger, all those stores that they can't charge, that they're only allowed to charge $4 for a bag of potatoes, they can't charge $6 anymore, right? So they're only allowed to charge $4 for a bag of potatoes. Do you think that the company that ships those potatoes to the Walmart is going to lower their prices on how much it costs them to ship it? No. And that store is not going to eat that price, and they're going to lose profits. And we're going to have all these stores shut down, especially in certain neighborhoods that happen to get robbed a lot more. And now we're going to talk about how Walmart's racist because we don't have a grocery store in this neighborhood.
Vanessa said many states have
I
price
mean-
gouging laws, including Texas.
They all have price gouging.
They all
laws.
do.
Of course,
We nailed a guy in Louisiana when I lived there. We had a hurricane come through and a tornado wiped out
so
this
the
town.
states aren't government.
What?
Go ahead, finish and I'll ask my question. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you. Go ahead.
Mike, I'm old. You cannot interrupt an old guy's train of
Louisiana.
thought. Now
Louisiana.
I'm thinking about rabbit hunt. Anyhow,
Louisiana.
when I was in Louisiana, we had the hurricane hit right downtown. The tornado went around the lake and wiped out this town. A store owner was charging $10 and $15 per bag of ice for those people with their food in their coolers. They shut that guy down. He was run out of town as soon as the lights came back on. Yes, they do have price gouging laws for incidences like that.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. If certain states have price gouging laws, does that mean those certain states are fucking communists?
No.
No, Mike, because
What?
what they're doing, like
They're
on
not
September
setting up
11th, the
price.
BP gas station by my house made gas $7.95 a gallon that night.
Right.
But you can go a mile down the
Okay.
road and it was still $1.85. That's the price gouging that we're talking about. That's illegal.
Well, price
You
gouging
can't-
is price
You
gouging.
can't go with above the market. What the market calls for. So
Right. You
it's
just
not
have to wait,
communism.
You just have to wait for it to
And
crash.
I'm
just have
sure
to
they
wait for
have percentages.
You just have to wait for it to crash, like the housing market. Okay. I can't wait for that thing to fucking fall.
Shush.
And that's gonna.
I
fall.
got a realtor
Yeah.
lady coming Monday to do a walk around and give me an estimate.
Nice.
Median fucking.
So
Median home
shush
price.
on the
You are
Mark.
so lucky, Steve, that you have a place already because most
lady
people
asked
now
me.
that are looking to sell a house, they can sell their house and they can make so much money off of it right now
Well, the
because
lady
there's
asked
such a
me.
demand.
The
But now
lady
they can't.
asked me, she
But they
goes,
can't afford to buy a new house. So people that are selling houses are ending up in condos and apartments. You know what I mean?
well, the lady asked me straight out. She goes,
Buy a house.
"Do you have a place to go?"
Yeah.
She
I
says
don't
it's selling so quick that people are getting caught with their pants down, and the thing is, they can't find a house that's affordable for the money they make off the house.
Right. Because it used to be you put your house up for sale, you get a buyer, and you work out a contract, and we're like, cool. And you get your money, and you get so many days. Within those days, you would turn around and buy a new house wherever you need it to take that money from that account and pay for your new house.
Yeah.
Now the market is so demanding. You put your house up for sale. On day one, you're going to have 5 people give offers and probably put somebody in a contract. And
But-
then by the end of the week, they're paying you, and then they want you out in 2 weeks. And
Right.
you have no place to go because you can't even buy a new house because you
Well-
sold your house for $290,000, but every house that you're looking at is all $450,000.
Well, I'm not trying to sound like a douchebag, but where I live, 400.
I bet it's pretty easy though, isn't it?
$450,000 is low.
Well,
You
yeah,
ain't
but
getting a
I mean, we looked at
You
the
ain't getting a house
comparisons
in my
before,
town.
Mike.
You're not getting a house in my town for $290.
Yeah, but we looked at those comparisons before. Remember, houses in my town that are identical to the houses in your town are going
Yeah.
for 150,000, but they're going for 400,000 in your town. That's
Right.
crazy for the
That's what I'm
same damn. And it's not like Massachusetts is a better place to live. That's for goddamn sure.
No, it's number one. It's other than Hawaii. It's the number one state that it's the highest. What do you call it to live in? It's the hottest state to live in for. Yeah, cost of living. You know how they have that little. You know how they have that little thing about living comfortably. That little definition of living comfortably for a family of four. Okay, a family of four in the state of Massachusetts to live comfortably. Okay, and that's both fucking adults working. Okay, you know what you need to make annually? $310,000 a year to live comfortably in the state of Massachusetts. 310.
Yeah, right, Shalisa.
It's fucking.
I don't know where I would
It-
be.
it
The lady I was renting from, she was fixing to sell this place. I turned around, got a loan, and bought it. And the next thing you know, man, she would have had this house sold so quick. I don't know where I would have went. I would have had to pay $800 a month wherever I went.
Well, if she was
considered low
No bad
for rent.
if you were renting
It's
off
so
of her
bad.
and then she decided to sell it, she does have to give you enough time.
Yeah, but it's not easy. There's not
Right.
enough
I
time.
mean, yeah, you would be pressed for time, that's for sure, trying to find a place because
Well,
$290
here in
a month.
Massachusetts, they only give you 60 days. Here in
Hey, I just
Massachusetts, they give
paid-
you 60 days.
you know, you guys know my dad's in a nursing facility right now and like a rehab thing, but I paid rent for him because he went in the hospital in June. His property was still in there. You know, we didn't get it out until after July. We got it in August, so we just got it out. So, and then the people that he rents from, they're not family, but they're real close. You know what I mean? They're married into our family somewhere else down. You know, our family stick. We got a family stick in West Virginia. So,
In other
There's
words,
no-
you probably changed your diaper once.
well, no, he's younger than me, but so
Okay, you changed his.
maybe I doubt it. But I remember like riding bikes and stuff when we go visit down there. You know, because he lived right next to where my dad lived. But
Oh, that's
he-
just like
but
the movie
he-
I watched.
oh, Hillbilly Elegy. But he owns the house that my dad was living in, and I went ahead and paid for July, August, and I went ahead and paid him September just to be like, hey man, thanks for help, you know,
Locked in and given
because he's not making any money if no one lives in that place. You know what I mean?
right.
And that's how he pays the mortgage on it, is he takes the rent money and pays the mortgage on it. But you know how much it cost me to pay for those 3 months for where my dad was living?
And this is a highfalutin like
No,
marble
it's not.
floor.
No. This is a single wide trailer that's in West Virginia in a coal mining town.
$1,500.
3,000.
900 for 3 months. He paid $300 a month for his
Wow.
rent.
Wow.
I'd live like a fucking drug lord if I can pay that.
Well, no, you wouldn't. No,
No
you
shit.
wouldn't, because
Yes,
listen
you
to
would.
this. You know how much the electric bill was for this single wide trailer for 1 month
You know,
in West Virginia?
I'm a family of 5. You're gonna tell me about a fucking electric bill?
Well, my dad lived by himself and he never used the air conditioner because he's thin blood, he's old, so he's always wanting it to be hot. So he never turned the air conditioner on, and he always never opened the window. He just kept it hot and stuffy in there all the time because he always froze. And
Yeah.
he didn't watch TV because he didn't have one. He didn't have a microwave, so he's not heating up food. He had a refrigerator, a telephone, and then like the 2 lamps in his living room, because he didn't sleep in the bedroom. He slept on the couch all the time. So he
That's
had
what-
2
Electric
lamps in the
water.
living room.
Electric
$19
water
a month.
heater or gas?
Electric water heater, yeah. So, but
Alright, so
his
now you're
electric
looking at
bill was twice his
Also
rent.
gas.
$600 for one person to live in a trailer for electric bill. I said, Dad, there's something wrong. There's something wrong. Something's going on. Either someone's stealing electric from you,
Absolutely.
or there's something.
Absolutely. There is no way an electric water heater, a refrigerator, and 2 lamps are going to take that much.
Well,
It's
hang on. You have to
impossible.
realize, I talked to my cousin. I said, how much is your electric bill? She lives in the same type of place. She said, oh, it usually bounces between $500 and $700 a month. I'm like, how? Why is your guy? Because it costs money to send electric to those areas in those rural areas. So they charge these people a lot more. There's no electric plant anywhere near where my dad lives.
Here's my
It's
electric
5
bill.
hours. The nearest electric plant is 5 hours away.
And you
Here's
got
my
to
elec-
water out of the ground.
Here's my electric bill with the air conditioner running full bore every day. A little window unit for June 28th, $100.
Dude, I live in a 4-bedroom, 2-story house with a 2-car attached garage with 2 teenage boys, 2 elderly parents that are either on the computer or on TV all damn night. Every light in the house stays on downstairs 24/7. And our electric bill is about $136 a month.
I was gonna say I think ours is about 126, but that's gas and electric added.
Mine was 200 last month.
Electric?
You need to
Oh.
quit microwaving those marshmallow puffs.
Marshmallow puffs. I am a marshmallow puff.
God damn it, you're my marshmallow puff then.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
Don't everybody let you tell you any different.
Yeah, but those days are over.
Right on, Jay. Well, they started that shit in the late 60s
I love it.
about, 2 parents working and
Yeah, but there's, I mean,
My wife and I work 2 jobs each.
a report came out that
And I rent.
inflation, like the groceries, your average groceries are up 27% from 2019.
they're
And then
higher.
somebody called bullshit on that, and they did the math and they showed a bunch of shit, and they were like, it's more like 57%, depending on what and it does depend on, because some companies haven't raised their prices as much as others. But you look at, like, other day we were in the store and you got 3 chicken breasts, right? Skinless, boneless chicken breasts.
Ugh.
$17 for 3 of them, and they weren't that big. They weren't like these big monsters. They were just $17.
I like them big hormone injected ones. Giant, you feed 2 people off of one breast.
Right, but my son goes, and he works at a grocery. My oldest son works at a grocery store, and he goes, Dad, in order for me to afford that chicken, I got to work 2 hours. You know what I mean? You can't even afford some chicken on 1 hour of pay.
Yeah.
And I was like, when I was your age, dude, that shit was like probably like $2 for that. I said just a few years ago it was like
What's
$6.
Box of Kraft macaroni and cheese costs now? The sticker won't be on it. Don't even waste your time.
Well, let's look it up.
Do you know when they're checking economy and all that stuff, they kind of use a box of macaroni and cheese to, get their bearings? Remember, they used to be $1.
Well,
Pretty much $5.
Yeah, and noodles and noodles. Oodles and noodles used to be 50 cents a fucking bag too, but that ain't happening anymore.
looks like Kraft
Or
macaroni and cheese.
About $5 a piece. Anything.
It all depends. You get Kraft macaroni and cheese at the dollar store for $1. I mean, it's
Well, Kraft
Like
macaroni and
$2.98
cheese.
at Walmart.
Kraft macaroni and cheese at Target is $1.19.
yeah, it's cheap.
At
So,
Walgreens, it's $1.99.
But
Maybe it's $1.98.
What
or
is
something.
Instacart where they deliver it to you? Yeah, Instacart's
Yes.
where you order and they deliver, right?
yes,
It's $2.59 if you want it Instacart delivered.
they have to pay.
So
Here's what I'm
Um,
pissed off about. They fucking raised the price of my sardines too, the pricks.
hey, by the way, I heard something. They said sardines are like one of the number 1 sources of protein for like bug out bags and shit. They said they last forever in them can't, but they do say you should just get it in the water or soybean oil.
Yep.
Because they last longer on the shelf. But it was like the number one protein, amino acids, all this other stuff good for you is in sardines. So
I have a sardine sandwich at least twice a week.
You might as well fucking kill my ass now. I ain't eating that nasty shit.
Oh, hey baby, I love you. Hey baby, I really love
boy.
you, but you're married.
Well,
Okay, wait, hang on, guys. You got to pay attention to other things when you do this.
Nobody gets these jokes tonight. I don't know what I'm losing.
I was reading our boy. I'm sorry. I
I'm
missed
just
it.
telling you that's proof she's not a lesbian.
Kraft macaroni and cheese.
Shut up, you guys. I'm slow. My brain just finally clicked what the hell you were talking about.
Kraft macaroni and cheese at Target is $1.19 for a 16-ounce box.
Yeah.
Hang on, because you got to pay attention to things.
Well, what they go by for seeing how the economy is how many boxes sold. The more they sell, the worse the economy is.
But hang on, Walmart Kraft macaroni and cheese is $1.24
Dirty
for a
bastard.
7.25 ounce box.
That's
Yeah, that's
because they
another
want you to buy their off-brand.
Yeah, it's not Kraft. Is it
I'll
No,
go
it's Kraft. It's
buy-
Kraft. I just said Kraft macaroni and cheese.
I
It's
think that Walmart is a step down. They force them to give lesser quality Bounty or
Well,
So
it's not just lesser quality. It's half the box. One 16 ounce and one 7.25 ounce. So you're looking at almost half a box less, and it costs 5 cents more.
Do they give you less macaroni or less powder?
I would say macaroni, probably less macaroni.
But you can go over to this. You're in the same aisle. Go, yeah, exactly. Go make your own, and then you don't have all the other added whatever shit that's going to cause you to have cancer or fucking tumors or
Right, just
whatever
buy
else
some
they've
elbow
got
macaroni.
added.
Buy a box of elbow macaroni
you
for
hear what I said.
69 cents.
You hear what I said? Make your own.
Yeah, you just make your own macaroni and cheese.
Homemade noodles.
Don't buy a box of macaroni. Make your own, Ohio. You got flour?
Oh, listen,
You got yeast,
listen. I
you
ain't
got
got time
water,
for that.
make
I'm not
your
that. Mm-mm. No, you expected some other kind of bitch to be cooking because this bitch
discussion-
don't make pasta. I'll buy it from the box.
There was nothing
The
better than
discussion
homemade
wasn't
cheese.
about making food.
Smell.
The discussion was about the price of certain foods.
I just eat a spoonful of macaroni and a bite of cheese
No, there's nothing
and a
better
little
than
milk and a fingerful of butter.
Fuel,
Hey.
Ohio.
I mean, it's like, Mikey, your same argument of saying fix it instead of buying it is like, hey, gas is up $7 a gallon. Well, why don't you just fucking walk to work then? That's the same
Because
argument.
I'm fat and
Right,
it's hot
right.
outside. I need some AC.
Time out. You're misconstruing what I'm talking about. You can get 15 million fucking people, and you're not going to get those fucking prices to come down. Okay? So, my point is, when the gas prices are $7 a gallon, so, because we're consumers, correct? I'm not being wise. That's me.
Right, yeah, we consume.
Okay, so good. Stop. So a good consumer does what?
Finds a good deal.
Okay, good. So if I can't find gas cheaper than $7 a gallon, what do? I fucking carpool. I do something else. I get an electric. I fucking walk. Whatever. I take a bus. Whatever. If I can, I find a different way to do it to save money. Because the name of the game is to do what? Save money. So yes,
Is to
absolutely.
vote for someone that's going to bring open the key line, the key
So you
pipe,
save
key
money.
line pie stuff, whatever the pipeline. I'm thinking key line pie here.
So if
He
you know,
did
if
it.
you,
Food
if you know
chat.
the gas prices are $7 a gallon,
Hey, Mike, let
Here's
me
a
ask
little
you
hint.
something.
here's a little hint: don't buy a fucking 8-cylinder.
Let me ask you something. Working 2 jobs to help your family. When's the last time you took a bus?
I'm not complaining about the gas prices. Ohio is.
No, he was complaining about price gouging.
Yes, and I'm saying I said if the gas
No, I
price is
wasn't.
$7 a thing, and you don't like that, you can take a bus.
I was
I
And
wasn't
he
complaining
said,
about price gouging. I was complaining about the prices being high because of somebody's policies.
wait, you
There's only one person to blame for the inflation.
that's not
One
what you said.
person.
That's not what you said to me. You
But
said to me, it makes it okay because you can take a bus at the prices of $7
Well,
a
no,
gallon.
you were telling me if I don't like the price of macaroni and cheese, make my own. It's cheaper.
Yes.
And
You'll
I was
make
just
mon-
saying if you
you'll
don't like the
save
price
money.
of $7 gas, you can walk.
And you'll
Oh,
save
save
money. And you'll save money.
Right. But what I'm complaining
Okay.
about
That's
is
the name of the game.
inflation. It's one person. I don't know why people can't understand. Every single major brilliant mind that's part of economics and stuff all say the same thing. It's because the one person made the decision to print more money and spend with nothing backing it. And that person was Joe Biden.
We got off the gold standard.
And then he closed the Keystone Pipeline, which increased gas prices all over the place. We started buying from other countries when we used to sell to other countries.
Don't forget about blowing up Russia's pipeline.
Yeah, and they blew up Russia's pipeline. Yeah, don't. Well, actually, Ukrainians did that with the help of American money.
Yeah, right.
So,
but
Ukrainians don't have the diving gear to go that deep.
Well, I'm sure where the American money came in.
No, I seen the whole thing laid out. It was when we were doing the war games over in that little sea over there. We had a team go out there and dive and set a timer that was
underwater demolitions.
Yeah.
See,
and
I have a
it was set with a buoy, and we had to signal the buoy with a certain radio signal to ignite it.
I have a realistic way of looking at things. Okay. Since we were kids, right? We used to be able to go to the corner store, get a bag of candy, and you got a fucking bag of candy this big for 25 cents.
Uh-huh.
Do you expect those days to last forever? No, you don't.
No, not forever, but we shouldn't jump 30 years ahead in only 3 years. We've had price increases in 3 years that equal most 50-year increases.
Okay. So I'm 57 years old in a month, less than a month.
Poor kid.
When I would buy a candy bar, it was 25 cents. It is now $2.25 to buy that same exact candy bar.
It's smaller.
That was 50 fucking years ago.
The candy bar is now smaller and costs more.
Okay, but here's another thing to add to that. That $2.50 candy bar or whatever that you're buying, 4 years ago, it was $1.
Okay, but
look at this what he's trying to say is inflation has never gone up this fast before.
It's the highest and fastest it's ever been in this country.
The 70s went up pretty quick. May not be as less now, but it went pretty quick. You were kids, but it went pretty quick.
Yeah, I know. And then, and we were saved by a new president that came in and deregulated a lot of stuff and changed things. And the economy turned it up to be a super economy. And we were, everyone.
When I was a kid.
Till the 80s came and the fucking construction went down the fucking shitter. But I just look at it this way. They're never coming down. They can only go up just a little bit of whack or stay where they are for like months on end.
No, they can come down.
You gotta call bullshit on that, Mike.
It's not going to come. It's not going to come down. You will never, ever, 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 as long as you and I all live, you will never see a gas price $1 a gallon ever again.
Did somebody screenshot that?
It'll never happen.
Never. No, you won't ever see $1 again.
Okay, thank you.
But goddamn, we might be able to get down to less than $3.
Yeah, $2.99.9.
It's closer to $4 now.
Happy with $1.50.
That'll be all right.
I got it at 3.
I just paid $1.97 the other day.
You're in Kentucky. It don't count.
It don't matter. Kentucky.
Oh,
Jackass.
And did you use your
Fucking
Kroger
rude.
points too?
They still pump their
no,
gas.
I went to Speedway.
You went to Speedway? It's $1.50 something. My Speedway's
$1.97.
Really? My
Speedway
Speedway's
rocks.
my Speedway's $3.60 something. I think $3.50 something.
Well, you should, visit Kentucky.
I
I
should.
hate to interrupt Ohio's food chat debate, but I'm falling asleep and we won't be on the live stream for a few weeks.
Uh-oh.
So
Oh, you got that big shindig coming up, too.
Oh yeah, she's going away.
gotta go camping up north of Big Rapids in Luther next weekend. And
Cool.
then the weekend
where?
after is my camp out in Luther, north of Big Rapids.
Oh, okay. I have to look that up.
Well, you enjoy. Jay, what? You want to slap in the mouth? I'm just being a realist.
Have a good one, guys.
Have a good night.
Love you guys.
Enjoy, have fun.
Yeah.
Right?
Think of
Boyd,
Mikey when you're filling up your gas tank.
Boyd says take video.
Don't blame me. I'm just saying that I just expect it to happen. When you expect something to happen, it's not a shock.
Well, see, the thing is, though, that's the thing. I won't accept it. I have to accept it.
Well, you
There's
have
no-
to, because
No,
I don't
you
have
don't.
to.
You
I don't have
don't.
the
We can
energy.
vote. We can vote them fucking people out and make change, dude.
That's what I said. You can't. You can get 15 million people, and they're gonna change it.
No, you need 80. You need 83 million to change it
So this is what I'm trying to say is
because
that
the fix is already in.
Oh, damn. Luther is pretty close to our homestead. Maybe if we can get the timing right.
Nice.
Hop, skip, and a jump. I'm going to have to text Shalise and Steve, find out what day they're going up,
to meet up Labor Day weekend, I think.
and see if we can make it up too. That'd be cool.
I think that's this weekend.
SKS Hugo, good evening,
I think
brother.
that's
Yes,
Labor Day
yes.
weekend. SKS, how the hell are you, kid? Exactly, Vanessa.
Vanessa, that's almost everything.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
I
Vanessa
still
lives
want a
in the States.
Yugoslavian SKS.
So
Oh,
you
wait,
guys-
I hate guns now.
You guys live inland, okay? Especially like Ohio, who can't see an ocean if he fucking stood on a building that was 80 miles in the air. Okay? But you take her state, my state, all right? And there's a big, huge difference between oceanfront property and lake property. You take Connecticut, you got the old ports, not Mystic Valley Seaport and all that down where she is. And well, I'm not saying that's where she is, but Connecticut has it there, okay? And all that stuff down through there. You can't like before. You would take it like Jay Watt said. You'd be able to take your kid out or whatever. A family of 4 or 5 can take their kids to the beach for the day, and can I get this? Can I get that? You take a kid to Mystic Valley Seaport today. You take a family of 4 there. You're fucking spending it an easy $2.5 bills. No problem. No problem whatsoever. Not even batting an eyelash. It's like going to see a professional football game. You go to an NFL game and you sit anywhere.
Don't tell me about how much a fucking NFL game costs, son. I know how much that.
Well, I did it for fucking 20-something years. I know exactly how much it costs.
Mhm.
You want to talk about inflation? My seats went from $40 to fucking $100 and something dollars. So you want to talk about inflation?
Hey, that's kind of more cool.
Yeah, but, I seen a video the other day. It's funny because they were talking. It was about Ohio. I was like, I'll watch it. I live in Ohio, so I'll watch this video. If Ohio was its own country,
Here you go, Jay Watt.
it would be
Mm.
Ohio would be if it was its own country, would be the 11th largest economy in the world. Isn't that crazy?
It is.
That a state has better economies than other countries?
What's really crazy is how gorgeous Dish is right
Oh, thank you.
My
With the hair
cousin lives-
blowing. Don't hate me because I'm beautiful.
My cousin lives there because of the cost of living difference. That's the only reason my cousin lives. Because they were here. They were both here when they finished college and everything.
Yeah, but they decided they wanted to live free.
They were going to open their. No. They already went to college to get their degrees and all that.
I didn't say that. I said live free. Live free.
No, it had nothing to do because they're not gun owners.
It's not just guns.
They went to open their chiropractic business here in Mass, and what they have out in Ohio is just they'll never have that here.
You gotta go out by
There's probably
where the farmers are because they all need chiropractors.
There's probably too many regulations in Mass for a chiropractor. In Ohio, you don't even have to. You're not even a doctor.
It's not even that. It was all mathematics.
2-week program at a community college, and you're a chiropractor in Ohio.
Listen, if I can buy me another chiropractor that costs me $20 and doesn't fuck with insurance, like sign me up. Just realign my back, take the $20, and I'll see you next Tuesday.
How far are you away from?
I would rub your back for $20 any day of the week.
How far away are you from Chillicothe?
What are you doing next Tuesday?
Driving, apparently.
Gunpowder, how far away are you from Chillicothe, Ohio?
She's about an hour and 40 minutes away.
There you go. Take a ride and go see my cousin. Tell him I sent you.
If he's going to be taking a ride, it's going to be back to Columbus to meet me for another cream puff.
And Gunpowder.
Hey, how you doing?
You can't complain. All you got to do is take a step off your driveway, roll down the mountain. It'll crack every bone in your body. Free.
I don't want to crack the bones. I just want them realigned.
Well, I'll watch a couple YouTube videos and get one of them little spy lighty thingies, and
don't you have like
I'll drive down and take care of you.
Don't you have like a 6'5" ape at home that does all this stuff for you?
Crack Snapple.
Like I said, I'm trying to get my back realigned, not cracked.
Well, there's a cure for that, you know. You just gotta,
Listen, messing with the lumber snack is why it's already out of whack. Okay, like.
Well, tell me
I
you
need a
want
chiropractor.
Tell me you want a hobby wall banger instead.
Do the other positions.
Yeah, hobby wall banger.
Say sorry, darling. Them feet don't go behind the ears no more.
They really don't. It hurts my hips.
I'm saying, dude, a wall banger, so you can keep one foot on the floor.
Aww. Yeah, but there's the other guy. Look at that.
Was you tickling his neck while you had your arm around his wife?
Maybe.
No, that's her arm. That's her arm. My arm was down low. I would think I was squeezing his butt.
Hand feeding them hot dogs. Here you go, big boy.
Speaking of hand feeding hot dogs, you guys get that fucking hot dog TikTok I sent you?
Oh yeah, the girl swallowing it.
Oh my god.
No, dude. I ended up starting a TikTok account, right? Because of you. You send me so much TikTok shit that I could never see, so I got a TikTok account. You send this shit to me, and it's asking me to join TikTok. It never shows me the fucking video that you want me to see. And I'm like,
okay, so I'm not the only one that's getting that weird shit. Like,
yeah,
my
every
sister
time
sends
he
me
sends a
stuff and it
video,
pisses
it's not
me
like
off.
He's sharing it.
What the
He's
fuck are
asking
you
us
doing?
He's asking us to join.
What do you expect?
Yeah.
It's from China.
But first of all, it doesn't cost you anything to join. Okay.
So it costs.
But you don't understand. I've already joined, so you can't join more.
Oh, well. anyway, that thing with the sausage dish, because I don't know if I saw. I doubt I saw.
No, you didn't send it to me.
But this girl, she's eating a sausage, and she went just like this, the whole thing right down her yappa, this way.
Yeah.
Little
It
90-year-old.
wasn't no regular hot dog. It was a football.
Yeah, it was about this big around, right? Little 90-year-old sitting in the corner says to the guy, "You gotta marry her. You gotta marry her."
Why the fuck would you want to marry that? You guys are all thinking wrong, man. Because if she can do that, that means she's
She
done it
never
many,
gonna-
many times before. And I don't have anything to compare with the big ass fucking sausage like that.
Boyd, what replies didn't you get? I heard you say Bueller. Bueller. What did I miss?
Save Ferris.
Help me
Ferris
out.
Bueller's Day Off.
Boyd,
I
help
was
me out. What did I
smiling
miss?
at you. I just couldn't talk. Boom, boom. Oh, yeah. Oh, dang. You trolling? That's
What do I
totally
like?
trolling.
He likes it.
Jay, what?
Jay wants to be in a fucking bitch ton.
Oh, and we're not going to let him get off that easy just because we show gunpowder. We'll show hard up.
Ooh, damn. I don't know. That I might be able to be persuaded.
That man right there knows how to handle a cream puff. Right in the face.
I was going through Walmart and I was walking through the beer aisle and I found this sitting right there in the beer aisle. I said, decisions were made today. They put the Coke and the juice and the aspirin down and must have took a case of beer instead.
Gunpowder, he's a keeper when he can just put his lips up to that cream puff and suck all the cream out without even biting it.
I know, right? Oh my God.
You got some white shit there. You must have blown a seal.
Hey. Just to let you ladies know, I grew up eating Jell-O pudding cups. Jell-O, the Jell-O cups.
Without a spoon?
With no spoon. With no spoon.
Yeah.
But can you recite the alphabet at the same time? That's the important part.
That's just wrong. What he just did was just totally wrong. It's like he was practicing. It's like, hi guys, watch this. Look what I
I
can do.
almost gagged a little.
Look what I can do.
Yeah, that's a skill, bud. When you can eat a Jell-O pudding or Jell-O cup.
Oh, I know it's a skill. For a girl.
Right, boy.
For a girl.
No, I'm not sucking on the thing there, Mikey. You got to make sure you get that tongue deep enough to curve and pull that Jell-O out of the cup.
The last
Tie a
Jell-O
knot in
was-
a cherry stem.
You guys ever do Jell-O shots?
You gotta quit talking like that. You're making me spill my coffee.
Do you guys ever do Jell-O shots?
Yeah, they're nasty.
Yeah.
Worst things in the world.
Yeah.
'Cause you couldn't
If you get the cherry ones and you make them with Everclear, they're really freaking awesome. And that's why I don't remember most of my teenage years.
Right. That you can't taste the booze and you just fucking.
Yeah, we used to make our own like electric lemonade back in the day too, using Everclear and lemonade, and like you get like a big Weiler's thing of like the powder.
Trash can punch. Hell yeah.
Mike, you ever blow bubbles when you were a kid?
Call me Bubbles.
I was gonna say he was asking about you the other day.
I know. Hey.
Have a wonderful night, our boy. Thank you a lot. Thanks a lot for coming, bro. It's always nice to see you.
Good night.
Good night, kid. Hey, if you're going camping and you woke up and your pants around your ankles, would you tell anybody? Want to go camping?
Only you.
Hell yeah, I'm telling people. Well, maybe.
Not down south though. Them chiggers. They're
Watch your mouth.
You should see them up here, especially during
I said chiggers, Mike.
They should be gone by now. I know what you said.
Oh.
They should be gone by now.
Good
But,
checking.
we got the greenheads up here on the ocean, on the beaches. Dude.
Oh, really?
They come in with goggles on, and they do one of these, and then they don't sting you. They literally bite you. And dude, I've been bitten by black fucking horseflies this big, that left welts this big.
Yeah.
Those greenheads, 10 times worse.
Oh, those green flies, yeah. Hey, there's a new type of bug. It's so minuscule.
Careful, they're going to put you on lockdown.
No, I watched a story about it today. They're so minuscule that they actually get caught in the wind. off of some animals or whatever, and if they land on you, you can't see them, and they bite you, you can't feel it, but then you'll get the red mark and the little bump from where they bit you. And
Hey,
people are
in Texas, we call those the no-see-ums.
well,
and they
this is different.
suck.
It's different from the no-see-ums that everybody talks about. This is something new. It was like, I don't know. It was a new bug that was discovered, and I don't know if it's what parts of the country it was in, but it was on like one of those, you know how they try to give you a little bit of news on the regular television. You watch the local shit, and then after the sports and weather, they give you some bullshit around the country.
And then you start scratching and itching.
Yeah. Like if someone tells you that, hey, they went to the school today and this girl had lice, and you're like, what? She did. And you're just like,
Oh, you just had to fucking say that word. You son of a bitch. I need a shower now.
I'll tell you what, mayonnaise works the best. Just saying. Sorry, Dish. No offense, but
Oh, that'd be just disgusting.
better than shaving your head.
The girls, the kids, some girls had it at school, and my kids brought it home. And Gina's like, go to CVS real quick. I go to CVS. She says, you there? I'm like, yeah. She says, buy this, this, and this. I'm like, okay. I come home with it. There's 4 people in line buying the same exact shit. I'm like, oh,
Yep.
I go, hey, I can't go to school. I went just like this. I kids must go to school together. Everybody started laughing. Brought it home. She applied it to the girls, and because Jonathan's hair was really short by then, anyways. But
oh man.
And so she applied it to the girls, and she didn't. They didn't have. They only. I think she said she found one, and then dealt with it. And then after that, not a one.
I was going to show this to Shalisa when she was here earlier, and I forgot. Did anybody watch her video other day?
No, I haven't watched it yet.
I did.
Susie has the same camera.
Yeah.
She doesn't have the
I know
pop-out
you are,
viewer.
J1. Relax. It's all good.
Susie doesn't have the pop-out viewer.
Mine doesn't have the pop-up viewer either, but I do have the same battery on the back.
Yep, us too. And Susie has night vision on hers, so whoop. Hey, I don't need that scope thing. I can use the camera.
You know what? I remember like back in the late 90s when you could get these cameras and they had the night vision on it. But you could, if you did it during the day, you could see through people's clothes. Do you remember that shit?
Certain girls with certain shirts. Yeah, I do. Matter of fact, there was a famous video.
Yeah, she's disgusting.
Her name was Paris Hilton.
Hey, leave Paris alone.
Hey, Mikey.
The only celebrity that I would absolutely put a bullet in somebody's head for. Love that girl.
Paris?
You fucking share.
Oh, her. Well, okay. Two women. Put a bullet in their head for.
You don't have to worry about. Cher said she's going to put a bullet in her head herself if Trump wins.
Yeah.
I can't wait I'm going to hold her to that shit.
We got more people.
Let me ask you this.
Country again.
It's got to be fucking mind blowing. I can't wait.
Did she say it vocally, or did you hear it from a meme?
I don't know. It's probably a meme, but it was funny.
Probably a meme, and they don't know nothing about the memes. Half of them don't even know that it exists.
Yeah. Well, it's because they live in their own little world. They don't worry about real world stuff. They just decide they're going to vote Democrat and support idiots.
What I'm referring to is if somebody said to Cher, hey, so why are you moving to Canada if Trump wins? She's going to be like, what are you talking about?
Cool, that's
but like Rosie O'Donnell has said that, Joy Behar has said that, Oprah has said, there's many celebrities that did say it.
It did the same thing to Joe Rogan. Look what they did to Joe Rogan. Same thing.
Listen, man, I know who I'm voting for. I wrote the man a letter, and I told him I was down on my luck. I got a package in the mail. I got a brand new Make America Great Again hat, and he sent me $10,000 cash. So right there it is. That's Trump. That's Trump money, baby. Write him a letter. He'll send you $10,000 just for a vote. I told him, me and my wife and my oldest son all plan to vote for him, and he sent me this.
Careful, Biden's going to take half of it.
That's why it's in cash. He said no tips on or no tax on tips. This is a tip.
Kamala says it too.
No, you know what's funny is I watched a report the other day. It was great because when Trump came out and said no tax on tips, every news pundit was like, "This is ridiculous. It's never going to work. It's going to crash the economy. You know, people depend on this. Blah blah blah." Now, don't forget, Kamala Harris was the deciding vote because she was the vice president. She voted to hire 87,000 or whatever it was, 8,700 new IRS agents in order to go after and make sure that they collect tax money from tipped workers. But now she's saying that she wants to do tax-free tips. So it's not going to work. It's the end of the world, blah, blah, blah. It's a bad idea. All the economists on MSNBC and CNN, all that stuff said it was terrible. She turns around and says the same goddamn thing. And she's a fucking hero on the news. The mainstream media is like, it's going to be great. You're going to have more money in your pocket if you're a tipped worker. It's going to mean that
you're forgetting one important thing: armed IRS agents.
Armed, yes.
Trained, armed IRS agents. You know that the anti-gun crowd is going to give the agents guns. Cool, Jay Watt. Peaches for president. Called Hill Farm.
I got the hell out of here.
I think I've seen that.
Hang on a second. I got it.
I'll see you folks later.
Love you, Mike.
All right,
Ciao,
have a
brother.
good night.
Have a good night.
No homo. Now that he's gone. Not that that's a bad thing. Whatever twizzles your pixie stick.
Right.
Just leave my kids alone.
Right.
Somebody messes with my kids, I'm gonna freaking smile on my goddamn mugshot.
Everybody turn into the Joker. Wait till they get a load of me. Okay, you can talk, Dish. I made everybody leave that kept interrupting you. Go ahead. Go.
Go. Yeah.
not like you're on the spot or anything.
Right.
There was this one time at Dish Camp.
Yeah, Dish Camp.
Yeah, right on, Jay Watt. Why? I can't believe another actor in this whole wide world would try to take that part as the new Joker. After the one that died, I can't remember his fucking name.
Heath Ledger.
Heath Ledger.
God.
Yeah, it's a different. Have you seen the new Joker movies though?
No.
It's a different type. It's very different. It's a darker. Oh my God! Look at that. God damn! Could you scoot over just a little bit, Gunpowder? No, the other way. I need to see. There's my man right there.
Stone Cold.
That's my lumber snack right there.
You better watch your fucking mouth.
You got earbuds? Do you have earbuds in, or can he hear me?
No, I have my earbuds in.
Oh, damn it! I thought tell him I love him.
He didn't even crack a smile.
Ohio says he loves you. He says, hi.
And any friend of Ohio's is a friend of mine.
Yeah, I forget what I was talking about. I got so damn.
I told you he's distracting.
He is distracting. I know.
And he cut his beard. Like, I was a little sad today.
I have to confess, I just tweaked my nipple a little bit. Hair and all.
I can't remember what the fuck I was talking about. Do you remember what we were talking about?
Gerald B, what's up?
Hey, Gerald.
Last word I remember is something about the IRS and hey, beautiful.
I don't know.
Eh.
Heath Ledger,
Oh,
Batman.
yeah, the new Joker movie. It's darker through DC, and it's really good. It's really good. Joaquin Phoenix does an awesome job.
Well, he's pretty good too, but
Yeah,
I haven't seen it's hard to beat the other guy.
I want to see the new one, the Joker, because Lady Gaga plays like
Ugh.
what's her name, Harley Quinn. So it's going to be a lot different.
Harley Quinn, me and Susie one day was just looking around and we got into it, and holy shit, that was pretty cool movies.
What you watched, like the well, there was the
You watch like
Suicide Squad, and then there's the Birds of Prey, which was her own movie.
Oh, I love those.
Yeah, but then it started getting a little weird, where it was too much.
I mean, it's Harley Quinn.
Yeah, cool character. I think, did they change people on that too? Is that why we quit watching? It just didn't have that same snap. You got a little commercial. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we got a formula, stick with it. And it was, wasn't as good as the first couple. But it was cool. Her and that crazy guy in love.
Yeah.
Their own wackety way.
Well, that was Joker too. Jared Leto or whatever played Joker. We had like the grill teeth and the tattoos and everything. That was a different brand of Joker too. When they were driving in like the Lamborghini and Batman was on the top and they were like shooting at him and shit.
You're ruining date night. Love that movie.
I have to watch a movie at least 3 times before I can start quoting it. Like my guilty pleasure, Napoleon Dynamite.
God, I told you it was with my uncle in Alaska hunting wolverines.
My daughter does it. Oh, so good.
There's a guy on like Facebook or TikTok or YouTube or whatever. He looks like him and he's got the glasses. And he always
I think it's TikTok.
Yeah, he always like goes back and like throws the football all crazy. He's just like, and he gets right up in the camera. He's like, "Gosh," he's just like,
Gosh. Yeah, I love watching that.
Oh, really, Jay Watt? In the cartoon, not the comics. That's cool. But I bet you that Harley Quinn on Saturdays wasn't the same as the.
Yeah. That Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn in that Suicide Squad movie was just.
I don't care who you are. You got to go back and watch the old Batman TV series. You can't get much better than that.
Oh man, dude!
So
those shorts and that baseball bat. I will always like Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn.
But Catwoman and then Batgirl. Oh, giggity.
Giggity, giggity.
Giggity.
Uh-oh, inside joke. So that's why Ohio likes lasagna so much. What's that got to do with the movie? Or is it all the layers?
I have no idea. Who said it? Jay Watt? I have no idea.
It's got lots of layers and it's saucy.
I don't know. I'm more like an onion. You peel back the layers and I'll still make you cry.
Listen here, fucker. You ever make my mascara run, I'm gonna throat punch you, and I ain't even gonna feel sorry about it.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
Even if it's happy tears?
Right.
Oh, okay. Listen, I'll make sure I wear waterproof.
I'll knock that damn
I guess.
cream puff out of your hand again. Ka-cha!
You do that again, I'm gonna punch you in your cooter.
Gonna kick you right in your front butt.
Exactly.
Oh,
one freebie, that's all you get.
That was a total accident. We were going in for the hug goodbye, and my hand hit it and knocked it out of her hand.
That's all right.
Her boob?
My cream puff.
Cream puff.
But you know what?
You
It
mean
was yeah, it fell, but it didn't land on the ground. I just lost some of the cream, but that's okay because that some bitch was still delicious.
that
Still
is the
delicious.
cutest, dirty little nickname I've ever heard for that. That cream puff. You got to watch that cream falling out.
You know what? We used to call cars cream puffs. Like if somebody had like a used car and it was a total piece of shit, you know, we'd be like, real cream puff, $300, you know.
What
I
the hell
thought
was
that's
that
what they
llama's
called
name?
lemons.
Was that a llama in Napoleon Dynamite?
I don't. Hey, look at this. A weapon of war.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like the one Tampon Tim Waltz carried when he didn't go to war.
Yeah. That guy makes me want to puke. But I wouldn't waste a good puke on him. What the hell was that llama's name? Sally?
I don't know. All I know, dude, is they are really pushing for a fucking
Sheila?
assault weapons ban.
Yeah, it'll all go away.
Hopefully.
Listen.
I'm actually scared that she wins, dude. I really am.
Everybody should be.
I don't think
This
our country will. I don't think our country will survive.
We're about to have some bad shit happen in the next couple of years, and we need someone who's got a backbone who can get us through the hard times,
Awesome
not
tip,
create
J-Lo.
harder times.
Right?
Yeah, I've already made my mind up. I guess I'm gonna have to do some bad shit because I'm not letting this country send my two boys over to fucking Ukraine or some shit like that to fight somebody else's fucking war for them.
Right.
Ain't happening. I'm all for, you know, if something was major where we were attacked or something like that, I'm 100%, you know, even though I'm 51 years old, I'd still be like, hey, let's do this. But I don't think we should be fighting other people's fucking wars, man.
Not like that.
No.
Oh, you dog.
Oh, it's terrifying for me because the oldest, he wants to be a Marine, and
Hoo-ah!
I just that makes my heart hurt.
Yeah, it's harder. I know my wife is having a real hard time with it right now, but I don't know.
And the thing is, it's a shame it's come down to this. That's the pitiful part of this country, the shape it's in right now. It's disgusting. We're talking about a life and death of the country vote. You know. I mean, you got somebody running for president who can't even come up with her own agenda. They got to steal somebody else's.
Oh, absolutely. And she can't actually go through a complete sentence without having her mouth just repeat a whole bunch of word salad bullshit. I want her to have one.
She reminds me of the.
Oh my God, the fucking hyena laugh. She drives me nuts.
She reminds me of. Was the Joker the one that laughed like that, or the Riddler? The Riddler laughed too, didn't he?
The Riddler.
Yeah.
Jim Carrey played the Riddler in one of the Batmans.
Yep.
Didn't
he? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, good one. No, you just want to stuff a sock in that yap and ugh.
Oh, it's not a sock I want to stuff in her mouth.
I don't know. He's got some pretty big chompers. You'd come back with a bloody stub.
No, but I bet she could get a good grip on a curb real good with those things.
My thing is, man, it pisses me off so bad when you got all these talking heads on TV talking about how, you know, that Trump is a threat to the democracy. No, he's not a threat to democracy. He's a threat to their type of democracy.
It's not democracy.
No, it's
their
type of democracy. They call it democracy, but it's communism.
CNN is actually starting to flip a little bit on Chameleon, or whatever in the fricker her name is this week. Indian, black, I don't know.
Quadopotamus.
Yeah. But CNN is actually starting to say stuff against her. That's phenomenal.
Well, I think they'll stop because she actually is the nominee now. I think that CNN, for some reason, thought that they might replace her at the convention. You know what I mean?
You think? Or were they hoping?
I think they were hoping that like Gavin Newsom would have been the one like put in her place.
Oh,
To be honest with you, because
out of the pan right into the fire.
yeah.
All right, J-Wad, I'll bite since you got me clicking, you son of a bitch. Hey, that's the wood miser I want to buy. Good news, Wood Miser come out with an affordable bandsaw sawmill. God damn it, my mouse is freaking out. Okay, fixed it. Oh, Seinfeld.
I think we're going to call it a night here soon. I gotta go.
Poop?
No, I gotta pick my youngest one up from work.
It's 12:42. We started late, we can end early. That's fine. I got my main reason I want to have the chat is get that shit out about January 6th now that I know the truth. It's disgusting.
Well, I mean, I posted that link. I can send it to you if you want it. I thought I sent it to you before.
Send it to me, please.
Oh, the video.
With all the videos?
I already know
Yeah.
all went on. I'm to the point now where I don't have to watch it anymore. I know what I feel and I feel what I know. So it's all horseshit and it's got to be stopped. And if Trump gets enough people around him to steer him, a lot of this shit will end. Because Trump, he's one guy. He needs people around him that can see other things that he can't see, or he's not. He's better this time around than he was the last time, and he wasn't bad then. But there was stuff he was oversights, and now with the right, like Kennedy at his side, and his vice president pick is turning out to be awesome. That guy can talk, and he ain't afraid to.
Oh, JD Vance is the shit, dude.
He is not afraid to talk, real talk. Kamala says you're weird and this, that, and the other, and he'll speak right up and spit the truth.
Did you get it, Gunpowder? Because it said for a second I had no internet connection, but I sent it.
I did. Thank you.
Send it to my Facebook, too. I'll watch some of it.
Oh, there's freaking like hours and hours and hours of it.
Well, I've watched a lot of it because, that's why Tucker got one of the reasons he got kicked off. He was posting a lot of that stuff. And the fact they were hiding it from the defense, that goes against our whole grain of our country about, you're innocent until proven guilty. Unless they hide shit that could prove you innocent.
Yeah. So.
All right, folks, let's get out of here and maybe have a somewhat productive Sunday. Love everybody, especially Dish when Susie's got her hearing aids out.
I don't know what the fuck just happened, but I don't really care. I'ma get the fuck up out of here. Fuck this shit, I'm out.